What's up, YouTube? You're back with Shades, and we're here to continue our Let's Play of Danganronpa. Sorry I haven't been putting out too much content recently. I got really lazy over winter break, and I got my wisdom teeth out like a week or two ago, and I couldn't play on my pain meds because I just really couldn't. I had no manual coordination to play the game, so yeah, there's that. So I'm back, and let's just continue playing. This is gonna be fun. So we're gonna continue with the second trial, I believe. This should be fun. Let's see. Do we have every... Hey... We're short one. Fukawa still hasn't shown. Who's Fukawa? You don't remember? Just Joshin, I'd never forget her. Besides, she's got a vital role to play in this class trial. I'm gonna bring her down even if I have to do it by force. Back in a flash. True to his word, Monokuma returned with Fukawa in tow. Just a few minutes later. I said I didn't want to. Why did you? I have to go. Why? I said that wrong. Why did you have to go and drag me here against my will? Your cruelty knows no bounds. Looks like she's summoning a demon. It's kind of funny. Whew, that makes everyone. Now that we've got that taken care of, you guys, hurry up and head down to the courtroom. I'll go on ahead and meet you there. Let's go then. It's time to unmask Chihiro Fujisaki's murderer. Fujisaki. Chihiro? Oh my god, is he gonna go on another one of those, before trial speeches? Oh, maybe not. She was kind, gentle, and frail. Not the kind of girl anyone could resent. Oh no, flashback. And yet someone killed her. Oh no, here we go. And the person who did is in this room. Somewhere in this room. Oh, can I go into the door? Yay. We have no choice, do we? No, we don't. I nodded my head slightly in response. I let out a long, heavy sigh, and then, on shaky legs, stepped into the elevator. My heart sped up with every step I took. Once everyone had boarded, the elevator began its descent. Carrying with it the vortex of emotion and speculation that swirled around us. If he goes into that trial for life and trial for death thing, I'm just gonna skip it. The elevator clunked and rattling my eardrums painfully as it sunk deeper and deeper into the earth. The farther down it carried us, the greater my anxiety grew. But still the elevator continued to sink, farther and farther below the surface. Until finally, it came to an abrupt stop. What do you think of the new decor? Pretty exciting, huh? Makes it feel like a totally different room, right? How about none of the above? Just hurry up and get this started. Ooh, you've got spunk. I like that. Alright, let's get this party started. Go find your seat with the... Go find the seat with your name on it, you guys. And once again, the curtain rose on. The trial for... Oh god, here it is. Nope, skipping this. I hate this speech. Hate that speech. There's no point in me saving. I have save states. Didn't get any new skills. Wow, what's with the sudden burst in frame rate? I have the same skills as last time, so I'll just keep those equipped. The Electro ID, just everything I already figured out. And I think I'll just finish the preparations there. Court is now in session! Yeah, you ready, guys? You pumped? Let's start off with a simple explanation. You guys' votes determine the trial's outcome. Clearly. Finger the true villain, and only the villain gets punished. But make the wrong accusation, and everyone else gets punished, leaving your deceiver to graduate free and clear. Let's see, first on the agenda. How about we start things up with the murder weapon? Awesome! Murder weapons. Awesomeness. It looks like my first task is to identify the weapon that killed Fujisaki. It was a dumbbell, if we remember correctly. Dumbbell! Let's do this. Fujisaki's cause of death. Blah blah blah. She was struck. Something blunt, wasn't it? Ha! Fire! Bang! Gotcha! I just gotta remember what buttons to use because I haven't played in a while and some of the controls I forgot. Aw yeah! Perfect! I don't know why I did that. Wasn't the weapon used to kill her the dumbbell we found at the crime scene? Not only was there blood on it, there wasn't anything else in the scene that could have done that to her. Also, the wound on the victim's head matches the shape of the dumbbell. That's kind of graphic. Like, I can't imagine, like, a dumbbell just leaving an imprint on someone's skull. Ugh. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, there is no room for questions. You examined her wounds? Shut up, it's not gross, it's called forensics! Without gloves, though she wears gloves all the time. I'll take the floor from here and change the subject of that... I'll take the floor from here and change the subject to that of the murderer. It's you! I know it's you. Of course, I've already established who did it. What? For real? You what? The culprit responsible for Chihiro... I'm getting really tongue-tied today, guys. The culprit responsible for Chihiro Fujisaki's murder is the homicidal maniac genocider Sho. Again, you know way too much. The homicidal maniac genocider Sho. Did he really kill her? Why does he sound so epic all of a sudden? Oh yeah, this is just new elements, pretty much. It's called destroying chatter. Pretty much while you're trying to have a debate, everyone else is jib-jabbing along, trying to ruin it. You have to get rid of the pink text that's flying across the screen before you can actually make a refutation. It's kind of difficult, especially since the fact that I'm not using a PSP to play this, and it gets kind of annoying even with the fact that I can stop time for like half a second and like get rid of the chatter and then fire. It's just so annoying. Like, if I went on an easier difficulty, there would have been no chatter whatsoever, but now that I'm here, yeah, not interested. Let's just do this. I hate chatter. It's just so annoying. I press X for the chatter, and I press triangle for the regular. But the good thing about getting rid of chatter is it adds extra second to your time limit. Even though we have 12 minutes. And why can't it? I'm sorry if I'm not reading it out loud. I have to. Sorry if I'm not reading it out loud. I just have to focus for this because I have to react pretty fast. Break. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, it counts every shot you take. Actually, there is some evidence. Huh? There's a file in the library's archives. A top-secret police file documenting all of Genocider Sho's murders. Hold on, why the hell would something like that be in the archives? I don't feel like explaining. In any case, the file contains highly detailed reports on Genocider Sho's murders. From this, we learn that there are two distinguishing features to Genocider Sho's crimes. One, he always leaves a message written in blood at the crime scene. Blood. That always gets me to laugh. Boobalicious fever. Coming from the most perverted character in the entire game. Bloodbath fever. What matters, though, is the other distinguishing feature, as this information hasn't been made public. It hasn't been made public. You tell them, Nagi. You cocky rich boy with affluenza. Get out of here! The other unrevealed feature has something to do with how Genocider Sho positions the corpse. He crucifies them. I don't know why they give you 2 minutes for that entire thing, but hey. Apparently, Genocider Sho crucifies all of his victims. Aside from Genocider Sho himself, only those in the upper echelon of the police know about this. And yet, Fujisaki was indeed crucified. That begs the question. How did the culprit learn information only the police and Genocider Sho know? There's only one possible explanation. It's you, being in the upper echelon of social society. I hate you. The culprit is Genocider Sho. You're shitting me. Does that mean that someone here is Genocider Sho? Toko Fukawa! Eh? Genocider Sho's true identity is Toko Fukawa. No, why? I don't know why it's spelled W-A-I. Someone explain that to me. Hold on a second. Fukawa can't stand the sight of blood. I never heard of a serial killer who's afraid of blood. She both is and isn't Genocider Show. There's your answer. You're telling riddles now? Just get to the point, dude. Hagakure's right. It's kind of like a riddle, but I feel like I understand. What Togami meant by, she both is and isn't Genocider Show. He's saying there's more than one of her, right? I hate this epiphany anagram. It's not obvious as to what it is, because, like... it's DID, I remember. And if you don't know what that stands for, I don't blame you. It doesn't really matter if you didn't understand it, because I didn't get it either. Because what I think of when I think of Genocider Show is dual personality syndrome, and then what they give us is dissociative identity disorder, which I never heard the technical term for that mental disorder, I guess. Because, like, I never heard that. I always thought if it was a dual personality disorder or a multiple personality disorder. But, again, like, it's not obvious, so... Yeah. Huh? That's what it said in Genocider Show's case file. We hypothesized that the suspect has a severe case of dissociative identity disorder. But that doesn't mean Master Toku Fukawa. Oh, but it does! Her strange behavior after seeing the bodies suggests exactly that. She has multiple personalities. What was it about Fukawa's behavior that would indicate she has DID? Her speech patterns, the way she talked after she woke up. You mean the way her speech patterns changed? Think back to what happened when she passed out, and then woke back up again. Her face is funny. Totally fine, yeah, this is a flashback. Ooh, look at the body, look, it's dead! And she laughs. Yeah, blah blah blah, flashback, more flashback. I hate flashback. She was acting rather peculiar, yes. Her characteristic morose diction had vanished. Oops, wrong button. Don't characterize me like that. Also, after she regained consciousness, she had no problem looking at Fujisaki's corpse. In other words, one personality that's afraid of blood, one that isn't, both reside within you. Then how do you explain Fukawa barricading herself in her room in fear of Genocider? I will not let you... Blah, 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 more flashback. Blah, 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 banish the accursed homicidal maniac. She didn't lock herself in to prevent someone from the outside from entering, but to prevent someone on the inside from getting out. What? Toku Fukawa was terrified of letting that homicidal maniac inside her kill someone. Why? Yeah, why do you think you know all that? You misunderstand, Asahina. Her why doesn't mean why do you know. But why did you tell? Huh? Last night, just before Monokuma's little incentive charade, she and I had an unusual conversation. And there she revealed something absolutely fascinating to me. That a serial killer dwells within her, and she lives in constant fear of its outbursts. And this is what caused her to become so gloomy and withdrawn. Isn't that right? That's not true, is it, Fukawa? You said you wouldn't say anything. Huh? You promised. Was that all a lie? You got the wrong idea. What did you think would come of unloading your misery on someone who never asked? This isn't some romance novel. This is the real world. While he's right, he's still being a bit of an ass. Besides, you broke your promise first. I seem to recall you saying something to the effect of, no matter what happens, I will not allow Genocider to kill anyone as long as we are here. Wordy, but despite that... Blah 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 flashback. I don't know why that creeps me out. I just feel like it's like creepy. Blah 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 blah. You said if I kept my promise, you'd go out with me. Aw, poor girl. She just wants a companionship. That's why I made the promise. Once again, you got the wrong idea. Jackass. In any event, you were unable to... Let me start again. In any event, you were unable to keep your promise. Was the thrill of murder too much for you to resist? I tried. I did everything I could to hold her back. Unfortunately, it seems trying wasn't good enough. You're horrible. Alright, well, that's enough preamble. We'll get to the rest of the story straight from the horse's mouth. The horse's mouth? You mean... Fukawa's body bent backwards farther and farther, until she fell over, landing with a hard thud. The next moment... Welcome, Genocider Show, everybody. Okay, that initial, like, face just zooming on her, like, makes me jump, like, a little bit. Just a little bit. You mean it's my turn to play?